Name something you overcame this year. Nothing. I'm struggling. Hey guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I want to do a fun video. You're going to help me decorate this tree as I answer some questions. I did a Instagram Q&A so people can kind of get to know me, and let's see what they've been asking. As you can see, we have this little tree. I brought it upstairs. It's been here since before Thanksgiving, honestly, but one thing I do, I love the winter time just for this tree, just because of the lights. Like I would just be sitting in here, turn all the lights off, put the Christmas tree light on, and just watch TV. So that's why it's just been up and I haven't decorated it. So I figured this would be a good time for me to decorate it. I'm a little bit slow this year, but we're going to get it done. So I'm going with, like, you know, the little glitter, all gold, just basically like gold, silver, and like basically like some nudes and stuff. I like this little accent. Hopefully I have everything. Nathan brought up one box and I feel like my decor all didn't fit in one box, but we're going to see. We're going to see how this goes. Okay. So the first question is, how have you overcome depression? I don't think I overcame it. I feel like depression comes in like waves. So it's kind of hard to like really be done with it. I do have ways to like cope with it and get through them. Like ride that wave. Get through it and ride that wave. Number one, making a joke out of everything. I am not a serious person. I have never been a serious person. So I know that definitely helps. But yeah, I don't think I wouldn't say I overcame depression. I would not say that, but I do know how to like cope with things. One thing that I do cope with it is definitely therapy. I have been in active therapy for a year now. Need it. I go twice a week, and now my husband and I, we actually found a marriage counselor that we both like, and we've been seeing that. So that has definitely helped my mental tremendously. So if you guys are struggling, therapy and God, that combination works so well. I go to God in prayer. I sit and talk to God all the time. And then I talk to my therapist. Sometimes you just got to talk things out. Like you ever, like your mind races so much. And then when you finally say something out loud, you be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Or, oh, that's not bad. You know, so that's one thing. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this streamer going all the way around my tree. Every year, this is my third time with like putting these streamers on, and I always forget them. I put them on last, and it's so hard for me to like wrap them around the with the decor on it. Okay, so the next question is, what's something you're looking forward to in the next year? I say, oh my God, y'all, do I start from the bottom or work my way up to the top? And you can fake your way to the top, round and around. Oh, round and around. Okay, so one thing I'm looking forward to next year, I don't know. Okay, one thing I am looking forward to next year is actually spending more time with God, because I feel like this year has been really good to me nonetheless, but I just feel like I haven't been as close to God as I used to be and as I want to be. So that's one thing that I really want to get better at next year. I'm looking forward to like setting my foundation back with God again, going to him. And it's like, once you have God and God does everything, child, it's nothing nothing more I could do. He's going to guide my path. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. Top is what I'm looking forward to. Another thing I'm looking forward to is spending more time with my friends. 2025, I spent so much time with my friends and family, and I felt like that's why I had such a good year socially, because for a while, all of my friends, they live so far. We are all spread apart. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think this is going to work, y'all. Oh my God, that's the rest of the thing. You know what we about to do? We're not going to decorate. I'm going to just sit down and answer y'all questions. 1 second. That annoyed me so bad. I had to pour me a little glass of wine. Okay, but this is good anyways, because this is kind of what I wanted to do in the first place. And then maybe another day, once I actually look through my decor, we can decorate the tree or not. Okay, so what's something you're looking forward to in the next year? Something I'm looking forward to in the next year, spending more time, being intentional with my time, with God, and being intentional with my time with my husband and my friends. I've had the same friends for decades. Like me and my girlfriends, my best friend, Amani, we've been friends since we were 4. Taylor, 5, I want to say 5 or 6. And then my other girlfriends, Michaela, Key, Jahan, and Mork, we have all been friends since the 3rd grade. So, but we all live in different places. And it's so funny because Nay is my best friend. And I've known Nay now since 2017. So what's that? Oh my God, it'll be coming up on 10 years soon. So like 8 or 9 years. And she's my newest friend. She's like my newest friend that I have. And y'all know Sharon is my cousin. So, but my husband jokes all the time, like, you don't have any friends. And I'm like, yes, I do. My friends just don't live here. My friends don't. I have my girlfriends, of course, that live in Philly, but they're all like moms. And my good girlfriend Kayla, she just got married, so this has been her like newlywed year. She runs a business. Shout out to KL. So I just want to be intentional with my time, because I feel like in 2025 I kind of started that, and it's been really, really good for me. And then 2, having something to look forward to, like me traveling to go see my friends, me setting dates with my girlfriends. Like, it's been really good. So I'm looking forward to that. Name something you overcame this year. Nothing. I'm struggling. What type of gift do you want to receive this Christmas? I am not a gift person. Like, I love the holiday because I spend time with my family. I love the holiday because we get together, we eat, we laugh, joke. And I like the decor in my house. But as far as gifts, like, me and my husband, we don't do Christmas gifts. I feel like Christmas in itself is just like a commercial holiday, and people literally like stress themselves out financially, go into debt, and I never want to do that. Like, and plus we give each other gifts all the time throughout the year. Like, if I want to get something for myself, I get it. If he gets something for me, if I want something for, like, it's not a really big thing. The holidays, we do gift our niece and our nephews. That's it. Like, we make sure that they have their gifts. Other than that, we're not. No, I think like our first Christmas, maybe like our first 2 Christmases together, we were like gifting each other things. And then after a while, like when money was tight, it was just like, we're not stressing over that. And then I just think it just became a thing. Like, we are not people of like things. We like to travel. We're going to spend our money on traveling. So yeah. And me, I like gifts that can make me money. Like, I don't know. It's really bad. But my dad, he gonna get me something. He gonna give me something all the time. Somebody asked me any tips on how to keep a man when you can't cook. First of all, they're trying to be funny because I don't cook. I do not cook, not one bit. I can make breakfast. I can make oodles and noodles. I'm a good juicer. But my husband cooks. He cooks and I clean. And that's just like our trade-off. Like that's our balance in our home. I don't know how anybody else do it, but it works over here. So I don't have a desire to like know how to chef it up. I did say next year I wanted to learn maybe like a dish or three. So that way on the nights that he doesn't feel like cooking or whatever, like maybe I could cook something. So I was thinking of like maybe like perfecting like a nice pasta, perfecting maybe like some big chicken or like something like that's quick. I think I want to do that, but I also want to change my entire diet. Like I really want to start the anti-inflammatory diet. So I want to learn when I learn how to cook, it has to be like healthy. Because for now, if my husband don't cook, I order the food. Someone says 5 years of marriage. Congratulations. What are your pros and how have you grown? Thank you. I feel the pros are you have a partner. Like you're not doing life alone. And I feel like that helps a lot, especially like when you're struggling, not just financially, but like mentally and spiritually, like you have someone that can help you out because everything takes a village, right? But when you have a partner with you, it's just the best. However, the cons are, there are so many cons. The pros outweigh the cons, but like my petty cons is like, I want to watch Bel-Air so bad right now. I want to watch Bel-Air. Last year, when the last season came out, I was being petty and I watched it by myself. And my husband was so upset because that's the show that we would watch together. So now that it's a new season coming out, I said, you know what, honey? I'm not going to watch it. I'm going to wait. You know, you watch the last season, catch up. And when you catch up, let me know. And now I feel like he's being petty. Like, I feel like he's purposely not watching it. And I want to watch it so bad. So, yeah. Those are one of the things. Another question is, does Christmas make you feel like a kid again? If so, how? Yes, it does. So I'm going to take you guys along. My mom has a Christmas party every year. And y'all are going to see how like my family just acts up. It makes me feel like a big kid because I'm with my whole entire family. Like, again, we play a whole bunch of games. We dance. Like, one thing my family is going to do, I wasn't with my family for Thanksgiving this year. But one thing we're going to do is dance. We're going to break out in a dance. And we're going to do Thriller. We're going to do any choreography. Like, my family is a dancing family. So it makes me feel like a kid again because growing up, my house would be the house where everybody always comes to. Like, my mom is the biggest host ever. So since I've been a little girl, everybody comes to my house. And my family, all my cousins from both sides, my dad's side and my mom's side, all my first cousins, we will all be together and we will all stay the night at my house. And they had this thing in Delaware called All Skate, where you go to the skate rink and you're skating from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And on Thanksgiving, everybody would stay with us because my mom was up cooking and cleaning all night. So then my mom would come and pick us up in the morning. And we would sleep the whole day. And then around like 3 o'clock, we would have to wake up, get dressed, and then go downstairs and eat. But we would always wake up early because we would like smell the food. And then you could hear people running in and out and stuff like that. So that's another reason why I don't know how to cook either. Because it's just like people be like, oh, why didn't you? Your mom didn't teach you. You wasn't supposed to learn. Baby, I was asleep and still am asleep. I want to be asleep. Okay, another question is, what's your favorite thing about owning a photography business? So, of course, if you guys don't know, I am a motherhood photographer. I do maternity, I do lifestyle, and I do newborn portraits, and family portraits, of course. And this is something that I just find it so beautiful to capture, like, a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Like, when it comes to motherhood, this is something that doesn't, happen to everyone. This is something that may happen to you once, twice, whatever. And I just love interacting with mothers because everybody's journey is so different. I have worked with mothers who couldn't conceive for, I had my very first newborn client I had, and her baby's name was Ava, which is my niece's name. It was so special because she had let me know. She was like, I thought I could never get pregnant. Like my, me and my boyfriend at the time, we were together for like, I think she said like 12 years. She said she never got pregnant. They finally broke up, and she said her partner now that she was with, they were together, and she said she got pregnant within a year of dating him. And she was, I want to say she was like 40 or like pushing her 40s. So she was just like, I like, everything is just so precious. I want to make sure I get these photo shoots and da da da. And I was just like, oh my God, like that's so sweet. I had one client where she had did, I want to say 3 rounds of IVF, her and her husband. And on the second round, she did a photo shoot because it was their anniversary, and she announced that she was pregnant, that the round was successful. However, unfortunately, she miscarried the baby. So when she miscarried the baby, I didn't know. So when we're like, me and my partner at the time, I was creative directing and he was a photographer. When I was reaching out, we kept trying to reach out so we could get the edits and, and they just did not respond. We didn't hear from them for like 2 years. And then 2 years later, she personally contacted me and was like, I had a baby. I'm like, wait, what? And she's like, I want you to do the pictures. I want to get family pictures. Like, she was just so excited. And I was just so happy for her. So I just feel like my target audience is just so personal. And it's just such a beautiful thing to capture. But moving forward for next year, I really want to run my photography as a business. I feel like I was just like running it as a hustle because it was just something that I wanted to try at first, and then I just kept getting the hang of it. Then I was booking people, and then now I was just like, all right, let's get this money, which led me to burnout. So I want to run it like a business. This year in 2025, I feel like each shoot that I've done, I have been improving with my editing photography. The worst part about photography is editing, and every photographer will tell you that. So that's something that I'm like willing, that I'm always willing to grow in. So 2025, I like focused on that, and now next year I will continue to focus on, bettering my editing skills, but also running it as a business because I have a creative mind, but nobody's inside of my mind. I have to display it professionally, So I want to be able to do that. So the last question is, what are some Christmas traditions? This person can't write. What are some Christmas traditions that you created, and are you following any? Growing up, on Christmas Eve, my mom will always allow us to open one present, and it wasn't until like I was like maybe in like high school when I realized that one present was always pajamas, because then that would be the pajamas that we wore that night. So that way the next morning we would wake up and open the gifts. So these right here, don't mind giving me these Christmas. No, we ordered these. Me and Nathan ordered these, but every year I'm buying Christmas pajamas. And the past couple of years, me and Nathan, I buy us both Christmas pajamas. And they be matching Christmas pajamas too. Every year we buy Christmas pajamas, and then we'll wake up in the morning, we'll make breakfast and things like that. That's one tradition that I always want to keep. When we have kids, I am going to keep the pajama tradition, but as far as gifts, I feel like I would do gifts, but not like OD, like not over the top. Like my parents used to go crazy with the gifts, like crazy with the gifts. I don't think I would do that, because then it just be like, yo, I be seeing people, first of all, these kids are spoiled now. They be having gifts, toys all year around. But then when it comes to Christmas, like even my niece has made a Christmas list back in July, and she updates the notes. She's been updating the notes, and it's just like, what do you even give them? So yeah, I do think I'm gonna probably do like little traditions when we have like kids and stuff like that. But I always want to keep the pajama tradition, and I want to keep the next morning breakfast tradition. I think that's like really, really important. So yeah, that's all the questions that I've had so far. I'm going to keep this short. It would have been a little bit longer if I could have decorated my tree, but I don't know what it's given. And at this point, what time is it? It's 9:30 at night. I'm tired. So we're going to try again. But thank you guys for coming to my Q&A. I hope that I answered all of the questions that you wanted to know. Bye.